You're thinking of starting up a YouTube channel. Maybe you've had some inspiration by watching other people's videos and you thought, you know what, I can actually do that myself. Or maybe you want a legitimate stream of income. Or maybe you're just doing it as a hobby. Whatever your reason is, stick with me with this video and I'll share some tips on what you need to do to start up your own YouTube channel. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the example of a tech channel because I have a tech channel and I can share some of my experience regarding that. Step 1. Find your niche. What this basically means is a specific topic or a specific subject, particularly if it's quite unique and there's not many examples out there. Have a search of it in YouTube. Type your subject, whether it's Windows laptops, whether it's MacBooks. How many other channels are there doing the same thing? Cars is another pretty popular one. Investment, Bitcoin, things like that. Just have a look on YouTube and see who is doing it already. Once you found out what your channel is going to be focused on, make sure to stick to it. Now you can make videos like going off topic, but you need to be very careful because it might hurt your channel in the long run. I have another YouTube channel which I use just personally. Now I put whatever on there because I don't care about being monetized, don't care about subscribers, it's just for me. Whereas this one, I've had to keep it to tech. I do have a few gaming videos and a couple others. I even have one random cooking video, which I shouldn't really have on there, but I just wanted to put it up. But just stick to your niche because it will help your channel grow in the long run and retain your subscribers. Imagine you've put up a great video on, say, cooking, and you've had 20 subscribers as a result of that video. Now imagine your next 10 videos are not about cooking. Those 20 subscribers are now going to think, hang on, I subscribed to this YouTuber because of their great cooking video, but now they're not cooking anymore. So what's the point? And you could end up losing those subscribers. Step 2. Set up your channel correctly. It's quite easy to make a Gmail account, to make a YouTube account, and then to put videos, upload videos onto a non-branded account. Now what that means is a non-branded account is usually your name. Now I made this mistake many years ago. I uploaded a video and I thought, hang on, how do I change the name of my YouTube account? You have to create a brand account, okay? Once you've done this, it will show you a few other things what you can do to your YouTube channel. Now in terms of monetization and adding payment methods, don't worry about it, especially if it's your first channel and obviously you need 1,000 subscribers for that. So just don't worry about it. Step 3, equipment. Okay, I started off with an iPhone. An iPhone is perfectly acceptable. It can film in 4K, particularly since the iPhone XS, iPhone X even I think, can film in 4K. Stick with it. Even if it's not a 4K camera and it's a full HD one, it will be good enough to film, particularly for your first 10 to 50 videos. One slight issue with filming with your phone is sound. Now what I found was the iPhone films in stereo audio. So if I was filming like this, like for example now I've got a little mic which sort of solves that issue, but if I was filming this using the microphones on my iPhone 13 Pro Max, and if I move slightly to the left, you'd suddenly hear that sound in the right channel. So if you're watching headphones, you'd hear it switch. And I had a few people comment on that in my videos. They'd put, oh, great video, but we notice your sound is veering off in one direction. Are you recording in stereo? So I ended up learning a lot of these things as I went on. Now your first 10 videos, the reason why I say it doesn't really matter is because possibly they're not going to garner many views. Not many people are going to watch them, and I'll come on to that in my next point. Step 4, your first 50 videos might not matter as much, particularly your first 5 to 10. No one is going to care. No one's going to care that you've shown your face. No one's going to care what you revealed. You might have a viral hit, but you have to be very, very careful not to get carried away. More than likely, you probably won't have a viral hit. You put all your effort, blood, sweat and tears into your very first video, and you'll have 5 views by the end of the week, which are probably you clicking 3 times and 2 times was somebody else who clicked on it and then exited it thinking, oh, what's this? That's the harsh reality of it. Now, it might pick up later on or it might not, but you're going to have to bear with this for at least 5 to 10 videos before views start picking up. This does mean, however, you can get away with a lot of visual inconsistencies, audio inconsistencies. In other words, you can make mistakes and it's not going to be a big deal. Practice, use it as a chance to practice. Any comments you get, if you get comments on there, take them seriously. Okay, unless they're silly comments, you'll be able to tell those ones. Step 5 is to plan out your content. If you're gonna stick to your niche, you better make sure that you actually have a set of videos that you want to release on there. What are these videos about? Are they just random videos? For example, my niche was MacBook. Apple products. Now I have a few other products on there, but I've made sure to stick to a tech so that my channel is now identified as a tech channel. If you're doing cooking, stick to cooking. If you're doing travel, stick to travel, particularly in the earlier days. Now admittedly, if you're quite high up, 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, well, at million, I can pretty much say you can pretty much do what you want because you've got your audience, especially if your viewership rate is about 25% from subscribers. And I should probably explain that. Generally with videos, you can get a stat on YouTube Studios, which tells you what percentage of your viewers are subscribers. Now for me, sometimes it's between 1 to 10%, most commonly around 5. I think the YouTube average is under 5%, which is ridiculous to think. You have all those subscribers, but you have new people watching it, which is quite a good thing because then there's a chance for them to subscribe to your channel. Decide how you want to film it. Do you want to film it in batch, as in all in one go, or do you want to do it each week and set aside time? Now, for example, for me, because of my work commitments, I have to basically film it all in one go, which might explain why you see me wearing the same shirt quite a few times, but I've got no other time. Make sure your thumbnails are good. I use Canva, which is free. It's quite good. A lot of the features are paid, but you can get away with some of the free stuff. But just make sure you don't make it like it looks like it's come out of Microsoft Paint 2002, because then nobody's going to click on it. At the beginning, you're going to find subscriber count is low. Share it with your friends and family. Don't worry about them judging you. Get over that barrier. If you can't get over that barrier, you will struggle in the earlier days. Just show your face. I was like that. Then I thought, you know what, forget it. Let me share it with family and friends. And the feedback was quite positive, to be fair. I mean, they're your family, so they're going to be nice to you, and your friends are going to be nice to you. But yeah, just do it. Don't hesitate. Just share it with friends and families. You'll get some earlier subscribers. Now, if you end up having family or friends overseas, and you share it with them and they subscribe and they share it with other people, your channel's expanded geographically. And that's what happened to me in one instance. We had a relative overseas in another country and they shared it with a few of theirs, and I noticed my views just bump up, and I thought, I don't have that many relatives, but clearly they've obviously shared it, and it does work. So just share it with your family and friends. The worst case scenario when you do that is they click on it and they don't subscribe and they don't watch all of it. That's it. No harm done. Step 7, respond to comments and subscribers on your channel. You'll notice in the first few videos that you'll have the same people sort of comment on it. They're watching your journey and they're quite excited. Do it. Just comment back on it. If you get any comments which are unkind, I've had a couple where they just look like they're almost trolling you. Just delete them. It's not worth your effort. If you've got somewhere it's an actual criticism, respond to it in a nice way, and if they respond back, that's a nice debate. That's a nice thing to have with returning subscribers or non-subscribers. Once you hit about 500 subscribers, you end up unlocking the community post, which you can put polls and things like that, and it's quite useful, particularly the polls. For example, I put up what video should I do next, and the majority of you voted more MacBook Air M1s, followed by MacBook Air M2 next. Now, had most of you put MacBook Air M2s, I would have probably needed to purchase that one, so you saved me on that one a little bit. Long term, like, YouTube is a long-term game. Ignore the analytics that are on YouTube Studios, don't get disheartened, and just keep going. Now, on average, a YouTuber is supposed to hit 1,000 subscribers between videos 50 to 120. I mean, these stats vary. I did it around 100. Mr. Beast, who obviously most of you know, did it around, I think, how much did he get? He had way more than that. But once you get monetized and are able to earn money at the 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hour stage, it's peanuts. It's not a lot. Put it this way, you're not going to quit your job anytime soon. If you've made it to this point, however, and you are watching this video and you notice growth slowing down, just keep doing what you're doing. YouTube is a grind. It's not designed to be an overnight success. If it was, we will all be doing it. Most of us are doing it, and most of us aren't making a lot of money. I've obviously been monetized, and the money I make is nothing. It can get me maybe a bottle of milk here and there, and that's about it. But I do it because I enjoy it, and any money that comes in afterwards is a plus for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm doing a lot more of these sort of advising, talking videos. Let me know what you think as well. I'm not used to showing my face as well. I've only shown it a couple times. I'm not very confident with it, but if you give some good feedback, that'd be really good. In terms of my equipment as well, I'm using an iPhone Pro Max, iPhone 13 Pro Max. I've got a little mic over here, just a cheapy one, and I've got my MacBook Air M1 to edit, which is right here in the background. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe, and until next time.